grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path. An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this travelling, though. I would like a travelling companion. Someone to watch over me, help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness. I don't really need anyone. I'm a god.
Okay. Jesus, lots of these puzzles around here. It seems like...
Knowledge is in the mind. To be alone is to experience all of knowledge. All the substance of knowledge exists within mind. Therefore, to suppose another, whose mind was unknowable or transient, would suppose a world in which all knowing was an impossibility. So it follows that being alone serves as a proof of my deity. In this way, it is a comfort to me that I am alone. Others would be a difficult problem. This world has rules, clearly. For one, I cannot walk through walls, which is disturbing. You'd think if I was a god, I could do what I wished. For the most part, I don't appear to be in control. Perhaps my subconscious is keeping the world in shape. Subconscious. A powerful part of mind, all along unobserved, subtle. I wonder what resides in this subconscious. Those thoughts that I'm not aware of. Not all of my decisions are wisely made under the full power of cognition. Some decisions are made outside of the conscious self. I seem to observe a lot of my actions with little or no control over them. I must still own these actions.
Very interesting thought process we've got. So, just to solve this puzzle, what you've got to do is just make sure you don't look. Just go to a corner. This is the way I've done it. Is go to a corner, then make sure you don't see any, and then pop up, and hopefully you'll get the gist. So, you don't see anything, then they'll disappear. You don't see anything, then they'll disappear. So, keep doing it like that now.
How does compartmentalization square with consciousness? This subconscious, what's that doing? Keeping secret knowledge. Even as a god, the idea of trudging through my subconscious is somewhat nightmarish. Some things best not known, even for the all-knowing.
Ah, there we go. We managed to open the door. Obviously, you just got to follow this path, which I think is fairly self-explanatory, really. It's, you just hug the wall, really. That's literally what you've got to do, so simple enough. Let's go ahead and have a look up these stairs. I'm assuming this will lead us back into that open courtyard, right? I am not wrong.
The sad thing about being a god is the crushing loneliness. I don't really feel I have an equal. This wall, for instance. And don't get me wrong, he's a smart-looking wall. I enjoy being around him. But he has little of interesting conversation. Very flat personality. Like the bridge from earlier. Very anthropomorphized.
Okay. So, I'm assuming that the wood is a great indicator for us. That I'm going to use at least. Let's keep on keeping on until we can get this nice mural all complete and together. Now, where is this piece of wood on this side? Am I on it? No. Where is it? There it is. Okay. It's almost like we do have feet because like we're pushing it back while we're walking. Alright, so there we go. Get that balcony together and that should get that together. Beautiful. That's what we like. And then this is going to be fairly simple. There we go. I guess it solves itself once you're close enough. And is that all you've got to do?
I love giant machines. The bigger the machine, the better. This is my idea of heaven. There's something about a giant machine that screams godlike. Me and my machines, animated, as if alive, but really just acting inside a closed system. They give the impression they are full of life, but they are just wheels and cogs that turn in time. Ticking, clicking, and clacking contraptions.
Okay, so I think we've got to get it up there. That would make sense, right? Because that's the very top. So what I'm going to try to do is at least work backwards. It's fairly self-explanatory, I would say. There we go, something like that. Then we come up to this one, and that's this one over here. Try to connect it up. Here we go. Bob's your uncle. Now, question is, how do we come up here? I think I've got to move this one. There we go. Something like so. Question is, though, how do we get in here? Let's find the entrance. Is this potentially the entrance? No. Very obviously not. Let's... So I'm not going to be able to squeeze in here, am I? Oh, I am. Okay. Okay. So let's see how this will work. If I'm able to do that, then maybe I should be able to get in here. No. Okay, this is obviously much higher. Okay. So this one is obviously the entrance. That much I do know. So let's go try moving this around then, shall we? Where does that take us to? Oh, hello. There actually is a proper entrance over here as well. Definitely not that. I'm assuming that's got to do something with it. I mean, difficult decisions, eh? Is there anything below here? No. Oh, no entrance? No. This is literally all just closed off to us, so there's no point of this at all. Okay. And we can't jump up on over here. Squeeze up, cheat our way through. So I think I've pretty much figured out how to get all the way up to the top. It's just the entrance that's the problem now. I've got to find a lower platform. That doesn't seem all that good either. Okay. Interesting. So this is all locked, so there's no point in mucking around here. Man. That one's definitely right. Let's have a look at this. This does not help at all. Actually, there we go. This does help. Okay, let's have a look at where this will take us. Okay, we're kind of going around in circles. Thankfully, we are a god that can float up in the air, so not a problem. We're going around in circles, but in good types of circles because we're still going up. And up is the destination. And I think I might have even just solved it. So working backwards is the trick to this one at least. And this is right where we need to go. Aha. 1. Is the narrator going to talk? No, he is not. Okay, I'm very tempted to actually jump off. We can't press this button again, and we can actually stand on the one, but nothing really happens. Alright, so let's go jump off then. I mean, that seems like the most logical thing to do. Okay, we kind of float through the air, but cool stuff. It doesn't seem like there's a way. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's a way to that main section. Again, so we're going to have to go all the way back. Thankfully, this doesn't change because it's already been set. Alright, so that's that first part done. Let's go try to find the answer to the other puzzles then, shall we? Okay, thankfully we don't need to really run back all that much either. Let's have a look at what these other... I think there's going to be 3 more sections. 2... Yeah, 4. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so now...
A stairway to heaven made of fool's gold.
Uh-huh. So we've got to create a stairway now. Simple enough. Let's go create the stairway to heaven then, shall we? We're just going to make sure we angle it right. So it's not too much for us, but just enough for us to walk on. Alright, that should work, hopefully. Might have to jump up a bit. That worked. Alright, that door is impassable.
Being alone is important. If one does not hear both parts of a conversation, one cannot have a full idea of what is discussed. To be alone is to know the whole story. But still, this world seems to attempt to communicate something. The world is filled with part conversation. The writings on the walls, the walls themselves.
Huh. So it can only interact with one side of the walls, but we can press these buttons and magic happens. Is there... Okay, the pattern on these buttons seem to be exactly the same though. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to figure out what happened. So this is 3 and 2.